Hi guys, welcome to Explore STL. My name is Savannah. I am the founder of Explore STL, and I'm really happy that you're here. This is my very first YouTube video, so I'm excited to share some of my crazy thoughts with you guys, but you can also find me on any other platform you can imagine. I'm on Threads, I'm on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Pinterest, you name it, I'm on it. So I would love to connect with you all. And I'm just really excited you're here, and I love getting to share some of my favorite things to do in St. Louis with you all because, I don't know, growing up I just always thought that I had to travel the world to find adventure, and I'm learning that it can be right in your backyard. And there are so many fun things to do in St. Louis. Outside, inside, restaurants. They have a lot of beautiful parks and hikes, and yeah, just falling in love with St. Louis. So, want to share, this video is going to be specifically about Christmas and holiday festivity things to do in St. Louis, because there's a whole lot of them. I did not know this. I came up with a list. I have a website. It is explorestlnature.wordpress.com. I'll have it linked under this video, and everything that I talk about in this video will also be linked on that website. I'll have a little description, some pictures, and then links to all the websites so you can get tickets or find out some more information. So yeah, I did some research for this, and I realized that there's so many things that even I haven't done. And I have lived in St. Louis. I'm 20 now, and I've lived in St. Louis my entire life. So I'm really excited to share with you some of the Christmas things to do in St. Louis. Halloween hits for me, and I'm like Christmas spirit all the way. I take a little break for Thanksgiving, and then jump right back in. So here are some of my favorite things to do Christmas-wise, or some really popular things that I've heard of or people have recommended in St. Louis. First up, starting strong, the zoo lights. This is fun. The zoo lights are open from November 24th through December 30th. Tickets are required, so you must order them through the website. I think that it's a must-do. The exhibits that are open are the penguin exhibit and the insectarium. Sorry, I can't say that. There are just so many light displays all throughout the zoo. I will let you know that a good chunk of the zoo is cut off. You can only walk through a little bit of it, but the stuff that they have open is well worth the trip. It is so fun. They have snacks and drinks available for purchase. They have s'mores kits and fire pits set up throughout the zoo. If you get on the website, they actually tell you exactly where the fire pits are. Something fun is that the carousel is included with admission. And then they also have carolers out and about and some crafts throughout. So very family friendly. I went with a friend a couple years ago, and we had a good time, and I didn't even have any kids, and I thought it was super fun. Next up, Polar Express at Union Station. I've never done this, and I feel like I missed out on a big chunk of my childhood because I didn't get to have this experience. This is open November 17th through December 30th. Again, tickets are required for this as well. But I feel like this would be such a fun core memory. If your kids or even you yourself love the Polar Express movie, I would totally recommend taking them to this. I feel like I need to go do this year instead of waiting around until I have kids, because I just want to experience it so badly. So they strongly encourage you to wear Christmas PJs to fully experience and get into the Christmas spirit. You get to meet the conductor beforehand, and then you get to enjoy your full Polar Express experience. And again, you must get tickets ahead of time, but I think they're available now, so go buy some. This next one is my personal favorite Christmas event I've ever done in St. Louis. It's my favorite. It is the Botanical Garden Glow. Everything that I've ever done at the Botanical Gardens just feels so classy. I went this summer and did the Chinese glass display that they had. You got to go at night, and I felt so sophisticated walking through, and there's live music and drinks, and the restaurants were open, and just felt super classy. And same with the lights. It is beautiful, stunning displays, stunning artwork, just a fun environment, honestly. There are drinks available. I'm pretty sure the restaurants are open also during this time. On Mondays and Tuesdays, you get to meet Santa, and then there are certain nights throughout the Christmas season that is designated for family nights. So if you are an adult and going with adult friends and don't really want all the kids around, keep an eye out for those. If you're a family and you have kids and you want to go for family nights, keep an eye out for those and actually go to those. Tickets are required. If you are a botanical garden member, entrance is free. This next one is the Steinberg ice skating rink. I've never done this. I also didn't know this, but from like May to October, it's a roller rink. And then I just thought like during the warmer season, it's just closed, but it's a roller rink, which is so fun. So this rink is about mid-November to late February. They have a lot to offer. So when you get your ticket, you can get it at the door. You don't have to get it ahead of time. It's an all-day ticket. So you get to go, you could like leave for lunch and then come back, or yeah, it's like all day, which I think is super fun. They have skate rentals, they have skating lessons, free parking, they have lockers for you to store your stuff. They have a cafe, drinks, bonfires, tons of seating, and it's also available for birthday parties. So I think that is super fun and lives out. I don't know if Buddy the Elf movie where they like are skating around in the park in New York. Why am I blanking on the name? The park in New York. Central Park. Yeah, it makes me think of that. And so I totally want to go there this winter too. This one is a little niche. We'll see if anybody's ever done it. It's called Candy Cane Lane. It is in downtown St. Louis. It's really close to Ted Drew's Custard. But there is a neighborhood that like goes all out with Christmas decorations. It's not a full neighborhood. It's really like a block, like a street. But I found out when I was doing this research for my website, I find out that how it got started. So basically there's this guy that went all out one year for Christmas, and he won an award for his house for his Christmas decorations. And he quickly learned that he couldn't win that award again. It's like a one-time thing. But he learned that you can win an award for your neighborhood or like street multiple times. So he convinced all his neighbors to decorate and like go all out so they could win this award. And that's how Candy Cane Lane got started. So it's normally pretty crowded, so be prepared. I always love to go get Ted Drew's first and then have my ice cream while we drive around. You can also park around the block and walk if you would prefer to not like get stuck in traffic. This next one is just across the river. It's called the St. Charles Christmas Traditions. This takes place on Main Street, St. Charles, just across the river. It's open November 24th through December 24th. And no tickets are required. There are a couple like ticketed events, which they have on their website, but you just get to go. I will warn you ahead of time. Parking here is atrocious. So either have somebody drop you off or just be prepared to struggle to find parking and be okay walking a little bit. I think it's totally worth the drive. I actually grew up in St. Charles and now I live across the river in St. Louis, and I think it is totally worth the drive over. It kind of feels like a step back in time, truly. They have tons of beautiful decorations, and then over the weekend they have like people that are dressed up in old-timey Christmas costumes that like sing and they'll talk to you. They're in character, and so I just think it's really fun for the kids to get to like have these conversations with these people. And yeah, again, be prepared to walk, but it is really beautiful, a lot of fun. This next one is Way of Lights. It's just a drive-through light show, November 17th through December 31st. No cost to get in. It's put on by a local Catholic church, so they ask for donations, but no cost. It's just a really fun light display. I like the drive-through. I think if you don't feel like it's just a really cold night and you want to get all cozied up with your blankets and like a hot chocolate, or grab some crumble cookies on the way or something fun like that, don't have to get out of the car. So if you have like littles or anyone in your family or friends with disabilities that they struggle to get out and walk, or any old people that you want to take, elderly people, yeah, just anybody who wants to stay in the car and stay warm. Lots of fun. The Winter Wonderland in Tillis Park is also a drive-through. This one's open November 22nd through December 30th. This one, tickets are required. You can buy them ahead of time or pay cash at the entrance. They've noted that their busiest time is between 6 and 8 p.m. So if you want to avoid a lot of traffic, I recommend going before or after that. Holiday lights at Grant's Farm. I think this is such a fun holiday tradition. I've never done this. I didn't even know Grant's Farm was open in the winter. But if you get on the website, they have really pretty pictures of like the central location of Grant's Farm, like with all the homes like by the tram station loading area, just all decked out, and it just looks so fun. So they have a walk-through light display, a drive-through light display, carriage rides, fire pits, and then options to do breakfast with Santa. Tickets are required, and they're already available for purchase, so I would hurry and grab some if you're interested in taking anybody to that. This next one I think is so cool. I did not even know this place existed. It's called the Grove of Lights. So apparently they've done drive-through lights before. This is the first year that they're using it's a wedding venue technically, and like an event venue. This is the first time they're using their pavilions like during Christmas time. So there's only specific dates that they're open to the public. I'm not gonna like sit here and list them out to you, but they're only available. It's weekends in December, but some of them are like Friday, Saturday. Some of them are Saturday, Sunday, kind of random days. So I have them listed on my website, and you can also see on their website. But they decorate for Christmas, like they go all out. And there are actually specific dates and times that you can rent or like reserve it for parties, or I think it'd be really cool for like a work party, or like if you have a lot of family from out of town, maybe they're all coming to St. Louis, like that could be fun too. They have drinks, s'mores, face painting, visits with Santa, a kids area. They have vendors and photo ops, and they actually have a charity drive too. But I just think it looks so fun, like a fun little hang out with the family, or I think there'd also be a lot of adults there. I don't know I think some of these places that I've listed would be more for families, but I think this one could be really fun for young couples or newlyweds or older married folk. Excuse me. And the last one I have is Santa's Magical Kingdom. So this is located at Jellystone Park Resort, which is next to Six Flags in Eureka. It's a drive-through light display, but they also have other things that you can stop for and do. They have Kringle's store, visits with Santa, and then they have wagon and train rides. They are open every day. They're open on Thanksgiving, they're open on Christmas Eve, Christmas, New Year's. They're open November 17th through January 7th, so a pretty long time that they're open. It is cash only, so to get in, it's cash only. They said they have an ATM outside, but I would just come prepared with cash. And then train and wagon rides are available for purchase on the website, so be on the lookout for that. That is all that I have. There is so much more to do. If you have any other things, put them in the comments. Would love to hear. Christmas time in St. Louis is just truly the best, and so many fun things to do that are free and also cheap and family friendly and for adults. It's just a lot of fun. So I hope you are able to get out and explore and enjoy St. Louis this Christmas. Happy exploring!